What is up, guys? Rick Hackus here, and in today's video we are examining the best weapon in Destiny for strikes, the Bad Juju. Now, while it is true that strikes aren't exactly the hardest content, and many different guns could function pretty well in strikes, the Bad Juju is the best of the best, allowing you to have the easiest and the fastest time when compared to other weapons. Now, beating strikes easily and fast has become a lot more important since the April update, because a lot of the best weapons in the game, the old Year 1 weapons, have been introduced back into Destiny and are available to get via packages awarded for leveling up your vanguard rank. As such, grinding vanguard ranks is basically the way to get, again, some of the best loot in the entire game. LDR, Shadow Price, the Devil You Know, the Swarm, all of these weapons are attainable through leveling up your vanguard. Now, I actually did a video analyzing all of the different ways to increase your vanguard ranking, and it turns out that heroic strikes are in the #1 slot. So, grinding heroic strikes as fast as you can, doing as many as you can within a small time period, is going to be what a lot of players are looking to accomplish in Destiny. And again, the best weapon for accomplishing this is the Bad Juju. Now, why do I think this is? Well, let's take a look at the Bad Juju's perks. Now, right off the bat, one of the best things about the Bad Juju is just that it has very good overall stats for a pulse rifle. If you had a legendary pulse rifle that was pretty much exactly like the Bad Juju, obviously without the exotic perk, you would be pretty happy to use it, and it would be very effective. Fully automatic, very easy to control recoil, like pretty high stability. This gun's just base stats as a pulse rifle are very good. It's not like the only good thing about this weapon is its exotic perk. That being said, the exotic perk of the Bad Juju is where things go from good to absolutely bonkers. The exotic perk for the Bad Juju is basically specifically made for PvE, and even more so specifically for strikes. The exotic perk makes this gun just unbelievably good in strike activities, and here's why. Now, there's so much incredible stuff going on in this perk. Let's just examine the first half of it. After each kill, this weapon will reload instantly and increase damage for a short time. Just that half of the exotic perk is insanely useful for strikes. There's a lot of different scenarios in strikes, like the one you're seeing in the background right here, where you just get swarmed by so many low health or red health enemies. And that's kind of a tactic Bungie has used to kind of spice up strikes. Instead of just throwing a bunch of bosses at you, they are throwing multiple, just a ton of enemies at once at you to kind of throw you off your game. But the Bad Juju completely negates that. In fact, it uses that to its advantage, being able to just have a swarm of thralls running at you and being able to shoot non-stop, reloading instantly after every kill and increasing damage is absolutely insane. And this comes up, this half of the perk comes up every single strike. Every single strike, there's, sections where a hive ship or a fallen ship will come in, drop off a bunch of red health enemies, and they all try to swarm you. But with this weapon, you just absolutely go to town, and you're killing just so many of the normal enemies, because again, you don't have to reload, you just constantly shoot. It's absolutely fantastic. And the best part of this is that you are slaying so many of these enemies, and you're turning all of these enemies into super energy, and that's because of the second half of the String of Curses perk. Kills will help charge your super. So when you're getting kills with the Bad Juju, you are more quickly charging your super. Now, this is absolutely, just crazy. It's absolutely crazy how good this ability is, and I don't think a lot of people realize how insane this ability is for strikes. Again, you are killing enemies so fast in such multitudes with this weapon because of all of its other traits, and you're turning all of those kills into added super energy. Your super is charging basically twice as fast when you're using this weapon. Now, that sounds awesome, right? You get to use your super more often, you get to throw more hammers, you get to electrocute more people, all of that good stuff because of the Bad Juju. But The main part of this perk is not that you get your super more often, it's that one person in your fire team using the Bad Juju is going to have an insanely beneficial impact on your entire fire team. And the reason being is because supers are meant to work together because of producing orbs of light. One person with the Bad Juju recharging his super, again, it's basically twice as fast, so recharging his super twice as fast, then he's going to throw more hammers. Like me, I'm running Hammer Titan, I'm throwing hammers everywhere. I'm going to produce a bunch of orbs. All my teammates are going to grab those orbs, and they're going to be getting their supers a lot more often because I'm getting my super more often. It just creates an insane, beneficial state of the game where all of your fire team members are getting their super more often just because one person is using the Bad Juju. And if more people are using the Bad Juju, that effect just increases and increases and increases until everyone is getting their super all the bloody time. And using your super is insanely effective in strikes. Pretty much any different enemy in a strike, your super is going to be very effective against them. There's so many different great supers in all of the different classes. You know, Hunter has the bow, Warlock has Stormcaller, Titan has hammers. Like, you are just doing incredibly good things when you're popping any one of those supers. It's also important not to sell short the fact that the Bad Juju is a primary. You are getting all of these insane benefits and a weapon this effective in the primary slot where it's basically never going to run out of ammo. And I know it's tempting to run an extremely powerful exotic heavy, for example, like the Thunderlord, but as someone who runs Titan with Ruin Wings all the time, you still run out of heavy ammo just all the time, and then you have this awesome exotic that doesn't have any ammo, and then you're not getting a benefit from. The Bad Juju you are always getting a benefit from. So, in summary, the Bad Juju is the best weapon you can utilize when grinding heroic strikes to level up your vanguard. The reason being is because, firstly, it's just a very effective, very powerful pulse rifle. That's combined with an incredibly useful exotic perk, making this weapon so effective against groups of low-tier enemies often found in strikes because you're going to increase your damage and instantly reload upon getting a kill. That is coupled with the fact that all of these kills are going to be increasing your super recharge rate so much faster, beneficially impacting not only yourself, but all of your fire team members. This makes the Bad Juju the best Juju. Now that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating or sharing this video. Now if you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter. That's linked in the description down below, as is my Twitch channel, which you can also follow. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.